special part of today for Catholic Schools Week, we had some wonderful students participate in Mass on Sunday morning at St. John and Andrew. We had our 6th graders go up to City Hall and help with the flag raising with Mr. Bucci and Mayor David, and we met all sorts of other people up there. Today is our day to share and help people in our community. And we have 2 very special people that are with us today. Ms. Kathy Connerton, who is the President and CEO of Lourdes Hospital. How many of you were born at Lourdes Hospital? Raise your hand. Look at all those kids that were born at Lourdes Hospital. And with her is Sister Ellen Riley, and Sister Ellen helps guide the hospital in its spiritual growth. Ms. Connerton's the president. She's kind of like the principal of the hospital, okay? Kind of in charge of things and make sure everybody has what they need. So I'm going to invite them up here with Mrs. Pinter, please. Let's give her a nice warm St. John's welcome. Now, you know reading is important, and you do it every single day here at school in all sorts of ways. And you read at home. You read when you go to a basketball game and you look at the score and you look at the program. Reading is all around us, and it's never too early to start reading. So Mrs. Pinter is going to talk to us a little bit about the Books for Babies project.
Boys and girls, I'd like to welcome, as well as teachers and family. I would like to extend a warm thank you. You are making a difference in the lives of children in our community. You guys know how important reading is, and reading has a message. We learn, we grow, we do fantastic, and it's a wonderful experience. We'd like to share this reading experience with the children in other communities around us. And on behalf of the St. John's School community, we would like you to take these books as a token of our mission to share our knowledge, our compassion for the children who need it in our community. Thank you very much.
When Mrs. Pinter and the other teachers had this idea, I thought, well, let me call Ms. Connerton, because you know, boys and girls, before I was lucky enough to become principal here at St. John's, for a few years I did a lot of volunteering. And I used to volunteer all the time at Lourdes Hospital, and I just loved it. It was lots of fun, and I met lots of nice people, including Ms. Connerton and Sister Ellen. So I thought, well, maybe we could have them come here and receive the books. You know, most of you have books all over in your home, but there are some families that don't have the opportunity to spend money on books, or they don't know how to get to the library. So this is our way of helping them. So on behalf of these great boys and girls, this should provide lots of reading for all the people all over the county. So why don't you come over and say a little something.
Well, good morning. So first of all, my name is Kathy, and I want to thank each and every one of you. You know, we do a lot of things every day, but today I have to say is my most favorite day. To be able to come and see all of you and see all the love that you're giving to children all over our community. So these books will come to the hospital, and they'll help children who are coming with sore throats and earaches and all kinds of things, and some children who are really, really sick and can't go to school. So we'll also take the books out into the community, because we have a lot of places out in the community where we provide care to little babies and to young children and to young adults. And we're going to share those books out there too. And we're going to let them all know that you all cared enough to do this. How many of you gave your favorite book? That's extra special, right? Because you gave something that means a lot to you. So Sister Ellen and I are so happy to be here today. And I have to tell you something. I used to get called to the principal's office too with Mr. Fontaine. Every once in a while, he would find something at the hospital that he thought needed to be corrected. And he would call me to the principal's office, and I had a frog in my throat too. So I'm going to let Sister Ellen say good morning and thank you also, but I want to ask you one big favor. Can I take a picture of all of you, a big group picture, so I can take it back to the hospital? Because I want to be able to put this picture up in some places and show everybody who gave these wonderful books. Good? All right.
Well, thank you, and thanks to Kathy. So how many of you have ever been to a sock hop? There are a couple people that have already been. I haven't even been to a sock hop. They happened before I was dancing, which could have been yesterday, by the way. But I hope you have a really good day today enjoying sock hop. And I hope you're celebrating Catholic Schools Week, because this is what being Catholic is all about. It's about you and how you learn about God within your life and how you choose then to bring God to others. And these books are a tremendous example of how you're bringing God's love to children who might not have a book to read when they're seeing the doctor or in the hospital. So we thank you. We hope you have fun. And I do have one question about Mr. Fontaine. Now, what's the one thing you really like about him? Just one. All right, I don't know names. A couple of you down here in the front. What do you like about him? He's nice. Somebody in the back? Go ahead. You never had a man principal before. Is it okay? Oh, good. All right. Let's get one more. How about over here? He's funny? You know what I like about him? He was one of our volunteers, and he usually sat down near the cafeteria, and he knows where I'm going with this. Do you ever notice his socks? This guy has the best socks in town. So remember to always look at his socks. That was the one thing whenever I came by him, I always looked to see what color socks he had on. He's got some pretty cool socks, and I bet they can hop. So thank you all, to all of you, to your teachers, and to Mr. Fontaine. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And before you leave, I have another special gift for the two of you. You know, one of the things that I've learned that's very, very special about being here at St. John the Evangelist School, although I've never used one, I hear they're quite valuable. And I wanted to give one of these to each of you. And these are what are called a St. John the Evangelist dress down pass. And since I'm the principal, I can make rules, and I'm a volunteer at the hospital, so I can tell you what to do. This entitles you to one day of wearing, well, let me have one of the students come down and tell me what a dress down pass is. Okay, let's see. How about Ryan, please? Come down. So you can, come on down here. So you can explain to them what a dress down pass is. So Ryan, tell them, what is a dress down pass good for?
You can wear different things.
You don't have to wear your uniform. You can dress down. The teachers even work hard so they can earn dress down passes too. So, Sister and Kathy, please let me know when you dress down because I want to be there. Thank you, Ryan. Okay, you know, Mrs. Avery, if you could come on up. I'm going to have Sister and Kathy sit right on the bottom row, right in the middle, right by the little girl with the purple hair.